They laughed at him, mocked the boy who dreamed too loud, too big, too fearless. But now that same boy walks like a storm through every battlefield. Now, he's not a joke. Now, he's a menace. Because the world finally realized he wasn't after the throne for glory. He was after freedom. And men like that, you don't cage them, you fear them. Luffy was never built for comfort. He was born into chaos, abandoned by normal, rejected by fate. His only inheritance was will. He wasn't raised with riches or resources. He was raised by scars, pain, and rejection. And the world, it never gave him a single reason to believe in kindness. But he believed anyway. Every punch he took, every ship that sank, every friend that bled beside him, they weren't obstacles. They were fuel, because pain never broke him. It only shaped him into something more terrifying than a monster. A man with nothing to lose and everything to prove. Something changed in him. Not all at once, but piece by piece. When he saw how the strong abused the weak, when he watched empires crush innocent lives just for fun, when he lost people he couldn't save, that's when he stopped being the boy with a straw hat and started becoming something else. The laughter became sharper, the kindness more selective, the smile a warning. This isn't about becoming a hero. Luffy never wanted to be a symbol. He never wanted applause. He wanted freedom. But the world doesn't like men who won't kneel. And when you don't kneel, you become dangerous. You become a menace. The world government thought he was just another pirate. Until they saw him stand against gods. They labeled him a threat, not because he killed, but because he stood. Because he challenged power without fear. Because he treated a slave as an equal. Because he believed a cook could have pride, a swordsman could have loyalty, and a ship could have a soul. They don't fear his strength. They fear what his strength represents. Because if one man can stand against the world, then what's stopping others from rising? And that's the beginning of revolution. You want to win in this world? Don't play nice. Play real. They'll mock your dreams. Keep dreaming louder. They'll call you delusional. Become undeniable. They'll try to cage you. Break the cage. Luffy didn't become a menace by accident. He became one by refusing to bend, by smiling through pain, by standing alone when no one else dared. If the world calls you too intense, too driven, too different, good. Let them be comfortable. You're meant to shake things. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Not everyone will understand your fire. Stop explaining it to people who live in the dark. Become what they whisper about in silence. The kind of person they can't predict. The kind of person they can't break. Become the menace. They used to laugh when they heard his name. Now, they tremble. Because the boy who once wanted to be king didn't just rise. He burned everything in his way. He made his own rules. He led with fire in his lungs and love in his fists, and he never once looked back. So if they call you a problem, own it. If they call you too much, become more. Because Luffy was never meant to blend in. And neither are you. They didn't see the storm coming. Now he's a menace. And soon, so will you.